Hello, it's Farhan here from yummynutrients.com. It is the evening of day two. This is the 6th of January, Tuesday, 2015. This is the second day that I've been living on just juice. And yeah, it's how best to describe it? My energy is low, like really feeling lethargic and tired and foggy and sort of just like I've had to pop out the house to do some errands. Like I've been working from home, so most of what I need to do is all at home, so I don't need to go out that much. And so since starting the juice fast, like since Monday, I basically was at home, working at home, sort of going to the kitchen and stuff, making my juices and just going back to work. So, and I wasn't being very active. I wasn't like moving around much. I was deliberately kind of just focusing on work. That and the fact that I basically had like 1 or 2 hours sleep from Sunday to Monday, and then same from Monday to Tuesday, I had like 1 or 2 hours sleep. Just I had a lot of work I needed to finish off and focus on. And so today, when I stepped out the house to run a few errands and finally do some shopping to like properly follow the program, like the recipes that have been provided and everything, um, I felt tired, like proper tired. It's like I'm guessing the glycogen stores in my muscles, maybe. I don't know what the technical reason is, but I just felt really lethargic and also like I started to get a bit of a sensation on my tongue. Um, which like for most people is probably like what? But in the past, whenever I've like done any sustained periods of juicing, I end up getting ulcers on my tongue, and it becomes quite painful. And yeah, like it's not full blown ulcers, but it was kind of the sensations of the feelings of, and this was more kind of before I drank the juices. So like once I drank the juice, then the sensation subsides a bit. So I'm guessing probably just detoxing out my tongue. I don't know, like, does it look quite white? I don't know, like, there's probably like a whole bunch of toxins need to get out of my system, and the mouth's one way to get out of them, to get them out rather. But yeah, I felt very tired. Like, I was in the shop and I was just kind of like, yeah, I normally am sort of slow and kind of, sort of, I do take my time doing things and moving around, but like, even for me, this was like slow. This is like sloth-like slow. I was just like, oh my God, like, feels like it takes so much energy and like it's so draining and I'm so exhausted and admittedly I'd only had 2 juices and like I was probably craving my third one already. But as soon as I got home I sort of drank that and like to be fair it didn't exactly kind of perk me up like that, but I mean it did feel a bit better, so maybe it is just that and sort of the body adapting and sort of going through its detox phase that everybody keeps talking about. Withdrawal symptoms, I don't know what I'd be withdrawing from. Like, I literally only had like some wheat and sugar and things like that, like maybe 2 or 3 days before I started the juice fast. And that was only for like 2 days, just because, yeah, I was like, let's just have something to offset so that then, can experience it a bit more. But I think also probably the fact that I haven't been sleeping, that I've been basically going gung ho for like all night, Sunday night to Monday, all day Sunday I was working, and then all day Sunday evening, and all day Monday I worked, and then like all day Monday evening, and like I've been taking like half-hour naps here and there, or like 20-minute naps, just to kind of stay awake, and some semblance of alertness. But I am guessing that like having had like maybe 2 hours sleep at the most both nights, and that may be a bit of a stretch for like the Monday night, Tuesday morning. But I'm guessing that may have had something to do with like my general feeling of tiredness and just general. I'm exhausted. I need to rest. So it is just gone midnight. So technically, this is another third day of the juice fast. But it's before I've gone to bed, and I'm actually gonna go to sleep tonight. Like I decided tonight, I'm literally gonna just switch off and shut down and just go to bed. And if it weren't for me having a Skype session with my uncle, I probably would have gone to bed already. And done this like 2 hours before, but hey, it's okay. Like, I don't speak to my uncle that often, and he just happened to Skype me just as I logged in, so I was like, you know what, heck, let's just chat to him. And it was nice kind of chatting with him, but interestingly, one of the points that he made was how, like, I'm always looking outside of myself for answers. I'm always looking to other people to kind of give me the guidance or other people to kind of give me the advice. And maybe that's how other people see it of me. For me personally, I feel like I've spent a lot of time learning this stuff. I've spent a lot of time learning about juicing, about health, about wellness, about nutrition, about grains, paleo, like all sorts of things. Like I know so much stuff, but I haven't applied it, right? And one of my biggest challenges is in terms of just the application of that knowledge, applying it consistently. I have a tendency to overcomplicate stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I'm like quite excited, I guess, with this 28-day juice fast, because literally, like, the instructions have all been given, right? These are the recipes, these are the times you drink them, and this is how you make it. And then there's the motivational stuff thrown in there, and like the posts on Facebook and Twitter and what have you that will kind of be there to inspire and encourage and as a support mechanism. Um, but part of the challenge for me is just following the instructions, right? So doing what you've been told to do, because like that works and that's the protocol and it's a proven protocol, so it produces results. And the results in terms of like it gives you everything you need, it gets you through the 28 days, it nourishes you on a cellular level, and then the rest is just psychological, right? The what is it? Can'ts, right? I can't have this, I can't have that. The constant and never-ending tantrums, or constant and never-ending torture. That's not mine, by the way. I just stole it from Jason's book, Slim for Life. Highly recommend reading it. So yeah, I'm really kind of using this sort of 28-day juice detox to really kind of focus on just like following instructions, following like what's been told, what's been prescribed, and just doing it step by step. And at the same time as doing that, I'm also learning Qigong once a week. So again, like I have a Qigong master who will be teaching me, and I just need to do what I'm told to do. So it should be fairly straightforward. I'm assuming the ability and the capacity for me to follow instructions will directly reflect in the result of, this sexy body that like right now is not quite so sexy, but hey. Um, what's the expression? Looking good naked, right? So yeah, probably don't want to see this naked right now. But give it a month, 2 months, 3 months. Let's see how much juicing I need to do in order to be perfectly healthy. And it's interesting. There was an exchange I was having with someone on, I think it was on Facebook, and was just asking them sort of because they were like, sharing how they're progressing on their juice detox, and like some people have started before the 28-day, world's biggest juice detox kicked off, so they're like further along. I was just asking, like, so how long are you going to be doing it for? And they're like, oh, do the 30 days and then do another 30 days, maybe 60 days, maybe 90 days. And I'm just like, 90 days. Now that could be fun. Like, I'm just thinking in terms of like the amount of energy flowing through the body, right? Like the packed nutrition, the cellular nutrition, the liveness, the exercising twice a day, the being on juice, and like I don't know if I'll need to. If I'm totally honest, I have no idea what I'm going to decide when I hit day 28. But I do know that like my commitment right now is for 28 days. And then after that 28 days, I might do like, a day or two of food and then like do another 28 days. I don't know. It's too early to tell. I know that I will feel awesome. I know that right now I don't. I need to rest. I need to sleep. My body needs to continue detoxing. And just before I wrap up, like I just had, because I've been posting the photos of, sort of making the juices, preparing the juices, and I realized I need to get a bit more creative with it because, like, frankly, like you see one glass of green juice and there's only so many times you can see a glass of green juice and it's like, yeah, it's a glass of green juice, right? They'll all look pretty standard. And there was someone on Instagram I saw and they had like, basically they lay out the ingredients that they were juicing. So, but they did it like symmetrically. And so I might start experimenting with that a bit more. That looks a bit more fun, to be honest. So anywho, a friend of mine, Darius, shout out to Darius, thanks for the tip. He was basically, I guess, seeing the photos I had posted. Like I got an old Evian bottle, just filled it with juice and stuck in the fridge. And he mentioned something about like bromelain and like leaching stuff out of plastic into the juice or what have you. And I don't know exactly what he was going on about in detail, but the gist of it, don't put your juice in plastic unless it's BPA free, I'm guessing. But put it in glass. So it's interesting because like this evening I was thinking like, where can I get some Voss water? Not that I'm a particular fan of Voss water. I mean, I prefer Evian in terms of the taste of it and stuff. But Voss water comes in glass bottles, and so I was thinking those could be good containers. And the only reason I'm thinking the glass bottles is because I do have a bunch of Sig flasks, but having used them for juice in the past, like the inner lining of the flask has kind of started peeling, and that really does not appeal. It's not a pretty picture. Like if you're thinking of getting Sig flasks for your juice, I wouldn't recommend it. Um, Maybe get the clean canteen ones, or like if they're solid metal and just have like rubber on the top, but like with the lining on the inside. And it may just have been like the quality of the juices I was using, but like it looks like the coating on the inside was peeling, so yeah, it kind of it is a bit icky. So having said that, I probably will get rid of my Sig flasks at some stage. I've got like I think there's 4 or 5 of them. Like I got like a bunch of 1 liter Sig flasks, and it's like okay, great. Like I'll use these when I do my juice detox. Back in the day, it was only going to be the 7 day one. And pretty quickly, like I mean, I did use them, and like it worked and stuff, but yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend or endorse those. For juice, probably better off with something which is a BPA plastic, BPA free plastic even, or glass. And I'm guessing that's why everybody uses glass. So yeah, I'll probably find myself some Voss bottles, drink loads of Voss water, and then use the glass bottles. So that then they look pretty as well because it's glass and see through. And I want to get a nice shot of like all my juices lined up. So anywho, on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. This is day 2 of the Super Juice Me 28-day juice detox. As part of the world's biggest juice detox. If you want more info, go to worldsbiggestjuicedetox.com. If you are watching this and you're thinking, ooh, it'd be nice to get involved, well, there's a 3-day juice detox, there's a 5-day juice detox, a 7-day juice detox, a 14-day juice detox, and a 28-day juice detox. So feel free to like sign up, join in. Like, you know what? You can just get involved. Um, I'm sure like the more the merrier, right? And yeah, so overall feeling quite lethargic, tired, run down, slow. That's kind of, I guess, the main theme. And let's see how we feel in the morning. I'm gonna get at least, let's see, it's midnight, so I'll aim for at least 6, 7 hours of sleep. Let's see how we feel in the morning. And then tomorrow evening I'll make sure I do like a full 8 hours and be a good boy. And I'll also exercise properly, like do at least half an hour in the morning or evening. I'm not sure yet. Like I might just do it in the evening to begin with, and then introduce in the morning sessions as well, so that I do morning and evening. Because the ideal is 30 minutes morning, 30 minutes evening. But for now, let's be practical, do a little bit at a time, and then gradually increase. And yeah, could just jump in whole hog. And you know what? I have too much of the stuff I need to focus on right now. So yeah, I'm keeping it manageable. I'm going step by step, pacing myself. This is a marathon. This isn't a sprint. And most importantly, I am on the plane to Mauritius. I will be enjoying the benefits of a healthy body and a healthy lifestyle, and it's exciting. Like that's just yeah, it's just exciting to see how this ends up and what my life becomes like when I have the healthy body back. So signing up now. Just hitting the 15-minute mark, so I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. And yep, see you guys tomorrow. Check me out, Yummy Nutrients. I'm all over the place. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. and yummynutrients.com will gradually turn into a website of sorts. For now, it's just a website. Like, it's up. I just migrated it, and yeah, go there at your peril. Like, there's not even a place you can sign up for a newsletter right now. There will be soon. Anywho, bye.